comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Nothing but air for the impact. Ooh, will they hit? Oh! Throws him down. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Grabs him, takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. From up above. Taking stock. Next hit will end the round. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1 has to put in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Sticks the jump in. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Okay, creating some space here. Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not hits them with a stop and pop. Sets them going wild with Shout of Earth. They're going for the super art. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Our fighters are at a standstill, experiencing burnout. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Hits the air throw. A quick breather. Creates knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This is gonna hurt. That's a counter. The throw missed. Player super art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Crowns him from above. Denies the jump-in attempt. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact. The impact gets blocked. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are these fighters thinking now? Who's going to break the silence first? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. What are they thinking here? The fighters are scrambling to figure out how to gain some meter here. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're going on the offensive? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Going in, they need to rely on their in-pay. Oh! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going on the offensive? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player one, oh, burnout triggered. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player one has uses their drive gauge. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What'll happen here? All the throw connects. Player one with the rhythm, owning that pace. One player is in burnout. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, hits the drive. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps up. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Their spacing is so on point right now. Cross-up attack. Player two, and whiffs. They're wide open. Chucks the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Doing some quick planning? Going on the offensive? Okay, letting it all out. Those fighters need to get some meter. Crowns them from above. Connects with the throw. What now? Getting up close and personal. Shake sets up with the jump in. Low heavy. A real test of nerves here. They can't get hit here. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Charges forward. Going on the offensive? Player two digs in deep to get that driving. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Neither of them willing to back off here. The jump-in is denied. Going wild with Shout of Earth. Taking stock. Player one can't afford mistakes without that KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws them to negate the block. Sticks the combo. Player one didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Smart play with the throw. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first move? Player clutch anti-air. Uses the target combo as a filler. Whip wrecks them. Tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. The super doesn't hit. All the throws connects. Who's gonna denies the jump in attempt? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. Low heavy. Jump meets them air to air. Hits them with a stop and bop. Throws them. What'll happen here? Hits the drive. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Jumps up. Punish counter sets the table. No hesitation. Wild out on them. Get them up. And boom, the cannonball. Blanca-chan's here to knock them out of the air. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. A real test of nerves here. Oh man, this is a scary range.